Our adventure takes on new heights, or should I say new depths, in our Minecraft hardcore world. So far in our quest to build an epic dwarven empire underground, we've actually found the perfect starter base by discovering a mountain which beheld the most beautiful cave system you have ever seen. We then dug down to our newfound land, where we had to fight back and reclaim our homeland in order to start our base. And in this coming episode, we're going to be delving to new depths in order to improve our gear. We're going to be changing our environment so that we can survive and we can flourish, and that's coming right up, so strap yourself in and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You guys have been smashing it. Let's roll the video. Okay guys, welcome back to the next video. We're going to be making some progress on our world. So we're jumping straight into today and we need to try and get things organized. As you can see, we've got a very busy inventory and we need to get everything in order. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to head up to the surface, grab a few more blocks of oak logs so that we can make a few more chests, and I'll be back. By the way, Kazuya15 suggested in the previous video that we replace the floors with gravel and andesite to give it a bit of a different texture and to make it look better. I just thought I'd make that as a passing comment because I actually tried it on the creative world and I absolutely love it way better than this design, which means I have to replace the entire floor. I have to replace the stairs, but that's for another thing to add to the list of many things to do. Whilst I'm here gathering wood, I may as well pick up all this wheat because it's going to become very apparent very soon about what our plans are for food production in our new Dwarven kingdom. So we're back in the base. We can go ahead and turn all of these into wooden planks. Actually, we can't actually afford the space. I'm going to just drop this temporarily, and then we're just going to go ahead and make a bunch more chests. Will make 8 more chests just because I feel like we are going to fill up on different things very quickly. So let's go ahead, put you down. We can probably afford to put one there, and then we can put one here. Don't worry, we are going to be moving house eventually. I've got some plans. This is just temporary so that we can make some progress for today. So let's go ahead, put all the dripstone in one because we don't need them anymore. We can go ahead and put seeds and saplings in another. And I think it is worth holding on to rotten flesh, and then I'm going to put the redstone in here as well. We've got a stack of redstone already. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty chill, pretty pro. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that. So let's go ahead and make some, actually we've already got sticks. So if we look, we can make some pickaxes. We can make 16. I think for now, we're going to go ahead and make 6 of these. I think will be a good number to make. Lots of bread get. Now we can go. Okay, so now that we actually have a bunch of pickaxes, a bunch of torches, and a bunch of food, we're going to go and try and get ourselves some diamonds, because that is going to be our first port of call in today's video, because a few of you have expressed concerns that you do not want this series to end, and I share your concern. I do not want this series to end either, so we're going to go ahead and focus on trying to protect ourselves. Now, we are not going to be claiming any of this area over here today. This is a fight for another day. That's going to take a lot of arrows to kind of clear and light up, and it's just not on the cards. I'm actually going to go ahead and just build a very temporary hut. Now we are going to completely... Oh, I did not hear that zombie. I am going to have to turn my mob sounds up. That actually... Oh, that actually made me jump. I heard him at like the last second. Hold on. Hostile creatures volume is now turned up. It was on 30%. I've now put it on 60%. I've doubled the volume of monsters, especially for the time being whilst we are down in the mine, because we do not want to die. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put down a fence and then a oak gate. Oh, thought I heard something there. And then that way we know that no mobs can get in from up top, and then we're just going to cover that up. Then all we're going to do is just dig down to the bedrock layer, or minus 58, sorry, to the diamond level. So let's do that. No way. I swear to God, we could not have planned this any better. I did not. This feels so scripted. Everything about this world always feels so scripted. I swear to God, I did not know that such an epic base or cavern existed under this mountain. Secondly, I did not know that digging down here would result in our first diamonds at only -13. I have never seen diamonds this high up. I'm sure that I'm not actually 100% sure how high they can spawn, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to dig around these diamonds just to see how many there are. I think is it just the one? It could just be just the one. Oh, there's two. Could this be our first diamond pickaxe on our hands? Oh, 3, 4. Oh, 4 diamonds. I wish we had fortune. This would be absolutely beautiful. So let's just go ahead and mine this up and we'll get our achievement for our very first diamonds. There we are, new recipes unlocked, advancement made, diamonds. Anyway, we've now got 4 diamonds. That's going to give us our pickaxe or a pair of boots. So let's continue. Okay, after inspection, I really don't think we're going to be able to make it down there without actually needing to put up a fight. And I'm going to be a bit of a chicken and I'm going to go choose elsewhere to mine. So we relocated the mine nearer to the base where we successfully managed to dig all the way down to bedrock level. And then we proceeded to strip mine and find a bunch of diamonds. Okie dokie, we've had to come back up because we actually completely ran out of iron pickaxes, so we're going to dump everything that we've mined so far. We got 16 diamonds, we got 2.5 stacks of redstone, some gold and some iron ore, but we're actually just going to take this iron ore and smelt it because we need more pickaxes if we're going to continue mining. I've actually had a slight change of plan just as I headed out. I actually thought to myself, I'm going to make a diamond pickaxe because we did actually find a pool of lava and I thought I may as well gather the obsidian whilst I'm down there because it then means that if I can get enough diamonds on this run, then I don't actually need to come back for a while, which just makes it safer for me because I think I will die if I stay down in the mine too long. But anyway, we're going to head back and hopefully we'll be back soon with plenty of diamonds. So like I said, we finally found a small pool of lava and I've decided that we're going to attempt to mine up all the obsidian so we have enough for a portal and an enchanting table, and it just means that we don't have to come back down for a short while once we've got all the diamonds. And of course our first piece gets absolutely ruined because the water didn't spread properly. Well, we have 15 obsidian, and I think that's where we'll leave the obsidian because we've got a little bit more to mine here. But once we've mined this, we should have more than enough. Okay, we've returned to the surface once again, and that is because we have ran out of iron pickaxes again, and we also ran out of torches. So we're going to go ahead and dump all of our mined resources in here. We've gone through about 20 iron pickaxes, mined about 3,500 deep slate, but we do indeed have enough diamonds. I just googled it to double check, and it turns out that we do indeed have enough diamonds. It actually only takes 24 diamonds to craft the full set of armor apparently. So we're going to go ahead and craft ourselves the armor set, which means we have officially got our first set of diamond armor, and we even have 3 diamonds left over so that we can make a second pickaxe or an axe, I'm thinking. Or we definitely might want to build a sword, but I'm just going to do some googling before I decide on what we're finally going to make with the rest of the diamonds. And there we have it. We finally have our armor stand, so we can go ahead, put our armor stand down. We can even grab our shield. I don't even know if shields work on here. We can take off our iron armor. We can place on our diamond armor, giving us full armor, and then we can go ahead. Can this go on the armor stand? Oh, wasn't supposed to do that. Doesn't seem like you can put shields on armor stands, but what we can put on is our first ever set of iron armor that we can now display proudly in our world for the rest of the Let's Play. How cool does that look? It is so cool that we have now moved on to diamond armor, and we can all take a moment to sigh a collective sigh of relief. because we are just that little bit more defended. Now, we did have 3 diamonds left. Now, I was going to build a diamond axe, which does more single damage, but it is slightly slower, but it would mean that we could do more damage in one hit. However, I remembered that we need 1 diamond for our enchanting table, so we are going to have to just make a diamond sword, but that's absolutely fine because that will defend us and keep us well defended either way, so it doesn't really matter. So now I can stand out here with a little bit more confidence that I can take on whatever it is this cave has to throw at me. I may come to regret that decision, but for now I am very, very happy with this, but we've still got a lot more work to do. Okay guys, so it's actually currently Saturday morning and we are jumping in, getting ready to do a full day of making some progress. The first thing we need to do is we need to make it more accessible up to the top, because I've got an idea about what we're going to do and how we're going to do this. But before I describe it, first we need to make a cool dwarven looking stairway up to this 2nd level, because I think this is where we're going to do the farms. So let's time lapse this and let's get to work. Okay, so we've gone ahead and actually made up a stairway. So what we did was we have some stairs, some diagonal set of stairs, and then some more stairs going up to the 2nd layer. But at the moment, it just looks really tacky, so we're going to spend a little bit of time to give it some love, care, and attention to just spruce it up and to make it look better. So after neating in the staircase, our attention turned to getting rid of all the rubbish on the top layer. But what I did realise is I went back to do a little bit of research for this build over the past couple of days, and watching the scene where Elrond enters, as you can see if I decide to put the clip in, although copyright is a thing, Elrond enters and you can actually see what looks like some dwarves sort of harvesting away or working away on some sort of croppy area. It's not totally clear and it's a little bit dark, but it totally gave me the inspiration to do something similar. So what I want to do is create like a series of like dwarf crafted planters where we are going to grow food. Now, obviously, we're going to need to make them a little bit bigger than just 1 block thick or something, you know, so that we've got enough food to actually sustain us and for any projects where we'll need food and potatoes and carrots and things, because I know that golden carrots are a particularly good food source of food in hardcore Minecraft. So we're going to get to work on doing that, but first we need to kind of think about how we're going to lay this out. So I'm going to get some blocks and we're going to test how we're going to lay this out up here. Okay, so the design that I've decided to go for, remembering that this is only a starter design and that we will be expanding on this in the future as and when we actually require more resources. So what we've actually got to remember is that right now we don't need a massive deal of resources, so we are scaling things up with the demand of what the item is. So let's say we needed to make a farm that produces a lot of potatoes for breeding villagers when we come to it, then we will have to think of a way to expand the potato farm so that we can actually have a better production. As I was saying, so we've completed the irrigation system and got the basic farm in place. Of course, it's not going to sustain an entire Dwarven Empire, but we will expand upon this. But right now, we just kind of need to have these things in place so that we can actually get started and move on. I got sidetracked because I found a chicken that could not pass up this opportunity to get this chicken into our base. There we are, we trapped him in. It's not the most beautiful contraption in the world, but just whilst I'm AFK, well, traveling out of the base, this will be a good way. We actually got one egg already, but this will be a good way to just keep him in place and collect a bunch of eggs so we can actually build a better and bigger chicken farm. Well, we didn't even have to leave the island and the spruce trees already started, so this worked out really, really good. Okay guys, so we are back up in our farm area and we're just going to go ahead and make a quick crafting bench just so we can do this on the fly up here. So very, very quickly, we're just going to make a bunch of spruce planks, then we're going to make a bunch of spruce trapdoors. This should be enough, although we may need to craft some more, and then we're just going to go around and place these on every single dirt block and then put them up. Okay, so we've gone ahead and got a lot of the decoration and basics in. So what we need to do now is we need to go through and place water in each individual stairway, which is going to take a little bit of time, but it's going to look good when it's done. So I was just terraforming the area and it looks like we've come across a spawner. What type of spawner is it? I can't tell. What the hell is spinning around in there? I can't tell. There's too many particles. Is it a skeleton? I actually can't tell what type of spawner it is. Okay, so the next thing we need to work on today is we need to get an area where we can keep animals and we can also grow sugarcane. I was going to build it somewhere else, but I thought whilst we're actually up here and building up here, it just seems logical that animals would be kept where the water source is. And obviously we've got this system here to water our wheat, but we are going to be building a waterfall which kind of crashes down and then crashes down and then crashes down. But so it will all make sense in the end, but in order to actually get this video done today, we are going to need to build an area for the animals to live and for sugarcane to grow. So I think the sugarcane farm will probably go deep into the mountain. We'll probably have to dig out a room, and that'll be where we, like, in the future, turn around and turn it into like an automatic sugarcane farm where we have the mine carts going backwards and forwards and we have pistons harvesting it, and it's going to be all automated. So we'll probably build it within this area here, but we also need to build a stable area, and this is going to be our first dwarven building inside our new dwarven kingdom. So let's get to work building it. We're going to start off with the entrance so we can get a feel for the outside before we move on to the inside. So roll that time lapse. Okay, so I'm outside of the base and the sunlight hurts my eyes and gives me a headache, but we are soldiering on because we need to find some animals. I see a sheep over there, but sheep gives us mutton, but We want to get at least one animal in before nighttime, and the sheep is probably going to be our best bet for now, and it still gives us mutton, so it's fine. Come on, sheepers. The water's going to be the slowest part, isn't it? Oh, this is going to be slow. The animals came in 3 by 3, hurrah. At this point, I'll accept getting 2 across. So close. Hold on a second. I just realised that I haven't made any more fences, so I'm not going to be able to fence these in, so I'm going to have to build a wall for now. Come on, in you come. Let's just breed you two and make a baby sheep. Ha ha! Success! We made the parrots and the bats. I like that. I like that. That's a funny play on words. Anyway, let's go craft some fences to finish this off. The baby sheep and the papa sheep climbed out. I've just realised that we didn't cover the back so they can all get out. Oh, this is stressful. Hello, sheep. Follow me, please. Thank you. Come on. In you go. In you come. Good sheep. And you too. Good, good, good. And we successfully have our first set of animals in our Dwarven Empire. And it was sheep. The worst animal it could possibly be. And it was sheep. Well, at least we got them in, and it's over now, and... Okay, guys, I think I'm going to have to actually end it here, because I have actually been recording, including last night's mining antics. We have been recording this episode for about 7 hours. In fact, no, that's just today. It's about 9.5 to 10 hours just for... today's episode, which is an insane amount. So thank you for watching, guys. I've been It's Me, Mickey T, also known as Mike James. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. We have a lot to do still, and you're not going to want to miss the next episode. So I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.